Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where we're going to be checking out a little bit more music from not just Ningen Isu. Do you know Ningen Isu? The much loved doom metal band who just happen to have the craziest looking lineup you've ever seen. Like, their drummer looks like a Yakuza member with Hawaiian shirts. The lead guitarist and singer just looks like a pleasant old guy from the village, and the bassist looks like some sort of scary demon. So not only
sounds good,
it's them with someone else performing a song which I believe is called Aloha from Hell. It's basically, it seems to be some fusion of doom metal and Hawaiian themes. I have no idea where this is going to go, but Ningen Isu have rightly so broken a bit of a viral thing going on with them recently, because a lot of people have just been thinking this band is really crazy and different and getting involved. So we've heard a lot of them rocking out. Let's see if they rock out with something a bit different this time. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle too much. Let's get straight in on this and see what you think. All their songs are long. This is 5:30, which is comparatively short by their versions. What have we got here? Yes. Okay. I assure you this is different.
Welcome to the dark side.
I'm still recovering from the shock, frankly, but it's lovely to hear Ningen Isu's song really sound really filled out. You see us dancing in the corner. I don't know who's playing the piano, but it's really nice, the accenting all of the guitar stuff. We're not even halfway, kiddies. Nice vocal layering. I always said the Ningen Isu songs I like the most are the ones where they have the really sort of the crazy bridges that go in different directions, and this has got that vibe. It's a karaoke solo. Oh, this solo can't be karaoke'd. a sort of absurdity that you just can't help but get wrapped up in. It's so confidently insane. Could possibly be too much to unpack.
Here.
I mean, I'm gonna have to say straight off the bat, massive respect to everyone who's involved in that. Now,
Definitely,
obviously, we know Ningen ISU on this channel, and this is James's first time covering Ningen ISU, obviously here. But we know Ningen ISU on this channel. I don't know the other band as well, so if you're a fan of this, please get in the comments. We love a discussion here. We'd love to hear more about them as well, because they just really added a lot to that. I don't know who actually instigated this project, but what a fantastic project. I mean, from the side of Ningen ISU, it had all the things that I love about when their music works. It had the bizarre bit where, come the bridge, everything went off the rails, and you had these wonderful musically sort of Led Zeppelin-like changes of tone where everything just kept on rocking, but they refreshed it constantly to keep it interesting.
Some traditional old metal there.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you just don't know when they've had enough. and sometimes songs change halfway through and then they go back again.
But it kept on flipping that up, so you never got a chance to get bored. You never sort of think, well, they're overdoing it. It was like, okay, they've still got more in the tank.
Yeah.
What really hit me, though, is that Ningen ISU has always had this quality for madness, which has been brilliant. I've always said that for a three-piece metal group, essentially, it's amazing that they often don't sound thin. They have a really good sound. It's got kind of a throaty guitar sound. You can really hear everything, and it's great. But sometimes over their long songs, sometimes it loses energy when they don't go for the mad song arrangements. And sometimes it can feel a bit thin if you like, overdo it with a long song. So they kind of always walk that balance. It is great hearing that Ningen ISU style of madness when they have people to fill in the gaps and add and flesh out the songs, to hear just what that results in. And what that results in is, well, just they use that 5 minutes 30 amazingly.
Well, the only reason it goes on so long is because they're utterly enjoying themselves.
I agree.
They love the music they're performing. They love playing, and they love these lyrics that they've come up with.
You can just see it.
You can just see it's like, I don't want to stop yet. We just love doing this,
and we don't want you to stop either.
Yeah,
brilliant. The video was nice, simple, cheap. Even ended up using some live cuts in it.
It reminded me of some of the old sort of flash animations from the internet.
Yeah.
From the early days of flash animation on the internet.
Hawaiian girl.
Like the old Neil Cicierega Lemon Demon stuff. It really reminded me of his videos.
Yeah. That to me, that was just. It was an utter pleasure. I think that's the thing. It was an utter pleasure to watch. But whereas sometimes you get those songs that are really pleasurable, but the music is perhaps just just sort of passable, but it's fun. The music was really rocked. I mean, it genuinely rocked.
It really shows that, especially for the Japanese, growing up is optional. Getting old is optional in Japan, I think.
I mean, as a whole culture, you tend to find that, I mean, the Japanese are famous for, like, the work ethic and the politeness ethic. But you tend to find that they do that to keep things working during the systemic times, like, going to work, doing your job, traveling. But when you get them in their own free time, they are a country full of hobbies, interests, and just expression. They are very expressive people.
Very active.
So when you get them doing music, and especially when you get people when people grow up, there's less need to be cool. You just do what you want to do. This is just an example of when that works.
Not every culture knows that, though. I think Japan knows that.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them take it too far. There are some like horrible little old people who who take advantage of their age. They think, oh, who cares? I'll be dead soon. Which, yeah, you get
in every culture, don't you?
More so in other cultures. In Japan, yeah, you do get. I think there's a word for it as well, for a particular type of old person who causes trouble.
It is great to see when the positive element comes out of that, and when someone is using both the creative freedom that people really have in Japan. There's no real genre of music that's uncool in Japan. You can do anything, and people will support you for it. To see that happening, and with someone who's experienced musicians just having fun. This song to me, brilliant. I was maybe expecting a bit more ukulele and other things to come in, but essentially speaking,
me too.
The lack of that didn't hurt just because the song was so effective, and the Hawaiian theme came through in just that crazy chorus.
Yeah.
But yeah, the breakdown at the end, the way that everything went mental at the end, and they just kind of threw all the musicianship at the wall, that to me made the song. I mean, I was happy enough with it as a groove, with a funny idea and with a funny video, but just for it to really rock, and it did really rock at the end. And I think Ningen, as much as we love them, if they'd done it as a free piece, it wouldn't have carried as well as it did with all of that stuff coming and going, and the big vocals and that wonderful vocal harmony thing they did in the bridge with the different layers. This just shows that Ningen, they're great as a free piece, but when you give them more, they use it well. And credit, obviously, like I say, we haven't really said enough about the other band because we don't know anything. Please tell us more. But credit to them as well, because obviously they would probably they might have been more involved in the writing. But whatever they brought to this, they brought it brilliant. They took a good band who were really good and they made something truly fantastic. This is one of those songs I'm not going to forget in a hurry. This is going to stick with me more than Heartless Scat, which is like their breakout viral song. This will stick with me a lot more. So yeah. Anyway, any final thoughts on that?
No, it's really fun to see. Yeah, it's really good. It gives you hope, really, for your own twilight years. It makes you think, what's going to stop me from learning how to play a ripping guitar and to get some friends together and make a band?
Yeah, and you could have the breakout, because remember, these guys, they were reasonably successful. They broke out only this year.
Yeah.
So, anyway, from Japan, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're an Ningen fan or not, especially if you're a fan of the other band, please get in contact with us. We'd love to know more about them, because they were fantastic as well. I mean, there's 4 of them to Ningen is free, so, I mean, who knows what they were adding. And those extra little things like the piano in the background, I'm assuming that came from them. That was brilliant. So, want to hear more about everything here? I'm looking forward to a lot of conversation on this one. I know you guys have really pushed for us to do this. A lot of our followers have, and we thank you so much. What a wonderful suggestion. As always, we have the conversation in the comments here, but if you really want to get involved in this channel where we do like subjective and objective opinions, the whole thing going on, we have got our Discord and our Reddit where we have a lot more in-depth conversations. You can really join in the community and get involved with suggesting more songs for us to do there. And obviously we've got our Facebook and our Twitter to keep you up to date with things as they happen. And if if you've watched enough videos and you really like us, or even if you just like us a bit, or even if you just want to kind of help us because we don't actually advertise on this channel or make any money out of it, you can get on our Patreon where we'll give you some little perks. There's more perks coming all the time. We're really building up on the Patreon, so hopefully we can make it worthwhile for you to get involved and be a member of this wonderful community. But for now, from Japan, thank you so much for tuning in. Go check out more videos. There's even a Ningen playlist in the description below. There's so many links. You just got to check it out. But from this video...
I'm gone. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.